Hello, thank you for tuning in. In today's video I want to talk about Tube Fit and how he blends thick bass lines with blues guitars in a way that really stands out. For those of you who don't know him, Tube Fit is an American musician, producer, performer who is known for blending thick bass lines with blues guitars, with very light vocals in a way that is really unique. And I have been listening to his music for so many years, and I'm surprised that no more people are doing that because it kind of feels like its own genre. So let's break it down and see where it takes us. Let's go. So I have my guitar, I have Ableton Push, and now we are going to try to recreate the distinctive sound from Tube Fit, and we are going to do that with 4 ingredients. That's going to be the guitar chords, the guitar lead, the drums, and the bass. We're going to start with the guitar chords because I think that is a base for everything else. The guitar's chords, they gotta be simple. They can't be too complex, and it needs to have like a circular progression in a 4 bars loop, maybe 5, maybe 6. And it needs to be some sort of blues chord progression thingy, so you can look up normal blues chord progressions. But this is a pretty normal one, but you can do others, of course. The thing is that when you play the chords, it's normally played like you play the bass, the root note, and then the chord. You know, it's gotta be chill, and it's gotta be some sort of like a sexy kind of way of playing chords. So let's record it and we'll see where it takes us. So now we have the chords. And this is really the bass, because now we could like improvise something on top of it. That is not the distinctive sound of Tube Fit, that is the bass. Now, what do we have to do with bass? First, get a bass with a saw wave and just that, you know, like put a low pass filter. And that's about it. Now I'm playing these chords, right? So the root notes are B flat, then E flat, then F, and then back to B flat. So now I'm just gonna record the bass into the same loop. Alright, so now I just quantize it. The guitar can't be fully quantized, of course you can do that in Ableton, but the bass, I think it's good to quantize it because that's gotta be in time. We could automate the frequency of the filter. But we are gonna keep it static just to make the tutorial more simple. Or, I mean, maybe it's not a tutorial, but I wanna keep it simple for this video. Okay, so now let's go for the drums. The drums are same as the bass, they need to be very simple. The one observation I've made is that it makes it more dramatic if the snare goes at the same time you strum the chord. So alright, so let's just record it. Now that we have the drums, we have the bass, and we have the guitar chords, now let's improvise a little bit, and that's how you get the Tube Fit's distinctive sound. So a few tips here. You want to bend but not bend too much. So and the bend, they need to be sort of slow. They can't be like too fast. You can't be like, I mean, you can do it, but this one is a little bit more dramatic. And also, don't play too many notes. That, I think, that's the main thing. Stick to the pentatonic scale and don't play too many notes. Don't get crazy like. Just, play 3, 4, 5. Just try to have good taste and try to not be too complex. I think that's the two main things. So that, I think, is the main thing. We can maybe record some guitar leading loops so we see how we can do it. I can just so something like that. And I'm surprised that no more people are doing that kind of blues mixed with house or electronic music. I'm sure there are some people, but I think this is, or this could be like a genre in its own right. We have like Afro house, we have like flamenco house, and there are all these mixes. I feel like this is not as popular as it should be. I, of course, myself, I prefer music that has a little bit of a faster pace than what we just recreated. And I'm just gonna demonstrate to show you what I mean. I think I should make a song in these lines, perhaps, so we'll see. So this is what I mean. We have here the OPZ. I love this thing. It's a very cool little machine. It's like a poor man's OPXY, but still very immediate, very fast. And what I like is that the knobs are like flat, so you can have it anywhere and you know that they are not gonna bend. So very portable, very nice. Still, that's not the point. The point is, imagine an expansion on 2-feet style, but we want to do it like more house, more moving, maybe that it can fit in a party or something like that. So I have here like a 4 in the floor with a snare. Just a 4 in the floor. And now if we add some bass, still this can work very well with blues guitar. I think it sounds super cool. You can add more elements to it, like hi-hats, snares. Maybe with the guitar, instead of playing melody, we could play like chords. Still, just an example of how you can mix these two genres together, and I think that is like a whole new genre. Very cool. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe because I put out new content every single Friday. So thank you very much for watching. Hope it was useful. Hope it was something you can apply to your own music, and see you next week. Bye.